Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Glenn here, and welcome back to another Transformers review. And today we will be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes Maximal Big Convoy. And it's been quite a few months, but I am trying my best to do what I can do, so we're back for now, baby. And sorry about the audio if it sucks. I'm filming on an older phone. But anyway, here is his box. Got Big Convoy in his mammoth mode there. And all that good stuff. Got him in his robot mode there. On the side, you got his robot mode there. Awesome, awesome. And on the back, you got, both modes and his alternate thingy and a bunch of good stuff right there. Alright, get this out the way. And here is Big Convoy in his robot mode. Looks very good to me. I like, you got your maximal symbol in the middle there, all nice and red. You got some nice reds. Some blues, some nice gold paint apps here and there, which this arm is red and this one's not. I don't know why, but yeah, it's just like that, I guess. And for some reason the fucking waist does not go where it's supposed to for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, but his head sculpt is pretty good. It looks like, Optimus Prime with some horns there. Very cool there. Awesome, awesome. Got his, what's supposed to be the face of Big Convoy. If this will work, that'd be great. There we go. Got some nice arm detail going on there. Very cool. Some nice wires and doodads and all that good stuff. Got some nice leg detail. Awesome, awesome. The back, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's all kinds of... all types of fuck. Anyway, but with all that said, he does have some cool little details, which if you open his chest, you got his little matrix, which you can remove. So we'll take a look at it, which is very cool. Nice gold and red, which is awesome. Always gotta love a Prime with Matrix. That's always a good thing. And if you do tend to hear squeaking in the background, that is a dryer. It sucks. Anyway, but we'll do articulation, then we'll get into his other thing that he can do. Anyway, we're gonna move this out of the way so we can rotate this boy's head. It does turn all the way around, like so. Move that back. His arms can rotate. Move this shit out of the way, kind of, all the way around. If you move this junk out of the way, move in and out. Bicep rotation, bend at the elbow. And his wrists are a bit loose. At least for mine. They kind of tend to flail all over the place, but I don't know if that's just on mine or what. I don't know. I got it today, so I have no idea. But high kick, back kick, knee bend with a pivot at the foot. Very nice. And a good swivel at his thigh, I guess. Yeah. And if you want more rotation, you bend, you twist a little bit. That's for transformation purposes, and we'll get into that later, but you can do it. So that's awesome. Anyway, his second thing that he can do is come here and open this up. He's got little weapon things. Not really sure what they're supposed to be. Not really sure. But he's got them. He's got it on this hand too. Trying my best to look through the camera so I can see if he's in frame, but it's not working. Anyway, but yeah, he's got these little things. I don't know what they're called. Not exact. Hold on one second. Okay. Back to what I was saying, which I don't even remember now, but oh well. We're just gonna put these back. But that's cool that he can do that too. But before we get into anything else, we will get into some of his other weapons of choice. Let's get into that right now. Okay, I'm going to count the tusks as a weapon, but you can also place them on a different spot on his body, which I will show right now. Okay, so I believe this is the right way, I think. I believe so. Well, you can place the tusks on this little peg here. I believe this is the right way around, I think. And you can use them as a weapon, kind of. Sorry, hit the fucking camera. You can use them as a weapon, sort of, which is kind of cool. So that's an option. Options are great. Oh yeah. Also, he does have a butterfly joint, which I forgot to, say anything about, because I kind of forgot about it myself until I just did it by accident. But yeah, he's got some butterfly joints, which help with a good range of movement, which is great. He's $50. He better fucking have a good range of movement. Like, for real. Anyway, but the other way that you can put it is on his back here, which has the same pegs, which one second. Never mind, don't listen to me. It's the other way. The other way, like that. Which these are how you're supposed to put them for mammoth mode, but he doesn't come with the tusks in hand. But I think he looks better like that, personally. But we have more weapons to cover. We got 3 more, technically. One's I'm not really going to consider a weapon, but I guess you can. I don't know. I'm going to stop rambling. Let's get it. Alright, you have this white little gun here, which I think, personally, he should have got a bigger gun for, just himself, but this tiny little thing's crazy. But, yeah, there's really not much to talk about the gun because there's really not much going on with the gun. It's white. That's really about it. And there's Big Convoy holding his gun. There you go. Or in a shooting hose, kind of. Sure. We'll go with that. Next weapon. Alright. These right here are like what the original toy would had. So they have them here. His red little missile launcher thingy mabobs, which you can place them in his hands, but I mean, I think kind of looks stupid personally. I don't know, but where you would want to put them is where you would put them, I would say, on the original toy, which, give me 1 second. Bring in Big Bastard back in here. And you just open this little panel up here. And just tab them in. Tab them in. Like that. And close it back up. Kind of like how the original toy would have it. Because, you know, like on Beast Wars original Megatron, how he would have his little missiles on his like sides, and you would press the little button and it'd shoot out, kind of like that. So that's cool, but you can place them in his hands, and like right here, any port on his body, have at it. Go nuts. I don't know. I personally don't really care about it, but yo shit, do what you want with it. Which I do highly recommend this figure, because this figure's pretty damn good. For $50, it better be good. Anyway, on his last weapon, I forgot the name for some reason. This is what I'm going to call the mammoth carcass. Because it's just the top half of the mammoth mode. Just, you know, a big load of brown. A big load of brown. And white and black. But yeah, this is just the top of the mammoth, which we'll get into when we get into the transformation. But yeah, a big load of brown. But this is also considered a weapon. And you have to do a little transforming for this to get into the weapon. So first thing you want to do is take the sides, and be careful because I kind of popped it out the first time I did it. So when you untab it, just be a little careful with it and just bring it out. Untab it, bring it out. Awesome. And fold it down, or up. I think it's up. Pretty sure it's up. Either way, fold it. Pretty sure it's up though. Okay. Now, you just want to take the middle part and just untab that junk. Raise this up. And take this little black piece in here. And raise that up. Like that. Extend this junk, I guess. I mean, you really don't have to, but yeah. And there's a little piece down here that you just unfold like that. And there you go. There you have a gun. It's got a little mishap on colors there. What the hell is that? I didn't even see that before. But I'm going to try and get this big old behemoth of brown in his hand real quick. I won't fold this back up because that looks stupid. Anyway, I'll be back. 1 second. Okay. I got it, and this was supposed to be down. That's my bad. Anyway, but you just want to get these out of the way, and these the way they're supposed to be, because I'm an idiot. But there you go. A gun. Like I said, you're supposed to have a big gun, but that's kind of, I mean, it's gimmicky to hell. And I find it kind of stupid. But there you go. Gun. And a big ass gun at it. But, you know, from the heap of brown as the mammoth, it's kind of alright. It's kind of alright. But anyway, with the guns and, you know, his stuff, I don't really know the correct word that I'm trying to use, out of the way, let's get him transformed. Finally. Okay, I'm going to try my best to remember how to do this the best I can. Alright. Well, first, take the arms. First, you want to take the arms, rotate them around. Like that. Until the brown parts are, exposed like that. Then you want to take these legs here. Get these out of the way. Get these legs here. Rotate it around. I think. Pretty sure. That's like that. There we go. The spot where it clicks. So, like that. Get those out of the way. Like that. Don't know if that was in frame or not, because this shit sucks. Anyway, but you want to take these, rotate this down, like that. Take the horns, push them in, rotate his head around, like that. Flip this doodad on back here, rotate these around. Like so. Make sure they're not stuck. Then you want to take these two halves and put them together. Well, if I can do it, there we go. Then just push this back up over his head. Like that. Alright, that part's done. Now, you want to take the arms and completely fold them in. Like at the gold post point, you want to fold them in completely until it thips into place. Alright, and then you just fold the arms back, leave them there for now. Push this one into place, like that. Fold the arm around. And we're just going to leave the arms like that for now. Now, back to the legs. You just want to, I'm pretty sure, right? I think I put them in the wrong direction. Yeah, I did. Oopsie. My bad. My fault. But you just want to get it into that slot there. If it'll work. Because the damn waist again. There we go. Like that. Because the leg's supposed to have a little bit of movement. That's my fault. I've transformed this once, so give me some slack. Same thing on the other side here. Just want to bring that to there and tap that in. Alright, leg time. You just want to fold these out. Fold that out. Now, take this part, untap that, fold the foot up. Why? Okay, there we go. And fold that back, tab that in. Same thing on the other side. Untap that, fold the foot in. Bring this back, tab that in. Take the heels, flip those in. Like that. Then, you want to, this makes it a little easier. Bend the knee and rotate this like so. You don't want to rotate the whole like thigh. You just want to rotate this joint here, like that's on this part here. Because if you rotate the thigh, it's not going to work. But if you rotate just at this section, and that's why, you know, make sure you bend the knee and then rotate it. It makes it a little easier. But once you've done that, you can just tab these sections in together like that. And then, once you got all that, you want to bend this whole piece down. Oops. Not like that. But like that. Like that. Then, what you want to do is untab this part, rotate it, flip it, rotate it, and once you rotate it, there is a little tab right there that will go into that part there, and another tab slot there that you want to utilize to get this whole like body section tabbed in. Like so. Oops. Like that. Same thing on the other side. Rotate it. And frick you. There we go. Alright. And tab it in. If this would work, that'd be great. There we go. Alright, once you get the sides of Big Brown here tabbed in, you want to take these pieces and fold them down, tab them in, fold it down, come on, tab it in. It is a bit stiff on that connection, but okay. I'm going to do a little bit of advice here for a second. When you trying to get him back into robot mode, I suggest getting a part separator or anything to get in there and untab that, because you will kill the hell out of your nails if you do that. In my personal opinion. Makes your life a little easier. But once you get that done, you just want to take the arms up here and fold them down. Make sure they line up with the tab and everything there. Like that. Fold it down, tab it in, like so. Alright, now that you have all that done, your mammoth body is done. Now we'll come back to what I called Big Brown. Big Brown gun here. You just want to get it all transformed back up, which I will show. Usually I don't, but I will show just, you know, formatting this big old heap of brown back to a top of a mammoth like that. Alright. Now that you have Big Brown back into its mammoth part, you just want to take it and just slam it on here. You get it all in there. Get it all in there. Make sure that it's tabbed in good. All the connections are connecting. And there you go. And for the last, the tusks aren't right. I'll fix those in a second. I'm gonna fix these right now. Fix these. There we go. Now, you just want to fold back his ears, flip his trunk down, And there you go. There you have Big Convoy in his mammoth mode. Awesome. And here is Big Convoy up close. His little eyes. You know, the loads of brown everywhere. His little tail there. It's a really good mammoth mode. For a leader class figure, it's pretty damn good. It's not, oh god, it's not seamless, but that's okay. Because, you got all of that kibble on the bottom, but that's okay. For what he is, he's pretty good. Alright, for the articulation for the mammoth mode, his trunk can move up and down at the little nose part. Got a little bit of mammoth detail on that, which is cool. Which you can get some pretty expressive poses out of him, which is awesome. And his legs can move up and down, like so. His ears can move back and forth, which they're supposed to, because they're supposed to hide his eyes in robot mode. And he doesn't really have a mouth. It's just open brown. But there you have it. There you have Big Convoy. So, hope you guys like this video. And this is the first one being back in a while. Can't really stream or do anything like that yet. I'm going to wait till I get my PC for that, because my internet has been kind of shit. And I don't know if I will stream. I'll probably just record videos. Stream length. I don't know. I really haven't thought about it yet. But with all that said, hope you guys liked it and enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.